Greetings, comrades! I am Skeleton Etiquette, or Sket if syllables frustrate you. This is the BRB series where we break down bosses before the raid lead can take notice. Today we seek sneaky glory against the Jailer, the final boss of the Sepulchre. This is a 3-phase single target fight. Heroic does have some light cleave, but it requires frequent movement, talent accordingly. So, let's kill it! Positioning! You'll want to tank the boss between the center and the edge of the room. You'll want to rotate around the room. Be mindful of the honeycomb holes. These are most likely the reason that you've died. Mechanics! Room is riddled with holes of humility. Boss applies runes of domination to random targets. Roughly 2 seconds before expiration, target must leap into their own hole, launching them back up. Mind your positioning jumping down, comrades. You will be launched backwards, potentially off of the arena or into another hole, which is impressive, but still fatal. Once a hole has been used, it will fill in. Boss cast Torment. Scatter. All players are pulled in for chains. Run away with haste. Boss performs a 4-hit tank combo. Roots then applies a physical vulnerability, then a bleed, and finally a massive meteor effect, which must be soaked by the raid. Swap after this combo. Boss raises pillars out from open holes in his line of sight. Dominates any players within that line of sight. And all raised pillars. Hide. Phase 1 ends when all holes have been dominated. That sounds so much different when I read it out loud. Phase 2, multiple holes open back. Oh my god. Mind your step. Boss discovers his mace is a ranged weapon. Slams a large area. Don't be there. Still applies a directional knockback. Don't get booped off the edge or into another hole. Domination runes now MC characters upon expiration. Do not jump into a hole. Get into melee, ideally towards the center of the room. Once MC'd, characters will walk towards the outer edge of the room to jump off. Damage them through their shields to wake them up. Torment now leaves an echo. Scatter, and then dodge. Tank gets targeted with a shattering blast. Take said blast to a dominated pillar. Rotate this around the room to prevent 3 pillars from lining up, from the edge to the center for as long as possible. Phase 3 starts whenever this occurs, and it will occur. There's no way to avoid it forever. Relax. Boss cast Defile. You may or may not be familiar with this, but you're about to be. Do not touch it. Don't walk by it, even momentarily. Don't even look. No, do look at it, because it's the only way you're going to avoid it. Every time it deals damage to a player, it grows, almost comically fast. It will span the entire room in about a second's worth of damage, which will kill all of you. New domination rune. These must be soaked by the raid. Applies a meteor effect healing shell. If it's on one person, it's basically impossible to heal off. Split amongst the raid, and it's very manageable. Boss applies Chains of Anguish to its current tank, linking it with other allies. Swap immediately. Run away from your other chained partners to break them. Stagger these with healing CDs until everyone is clear. Boss will cast a wave at Azeroth. This damage must be soaked by the raid. Group will wipe if Azeroth reaches 10% HP. Lust in Phase 2. It's a much cleaner damage window. Heroic difficulty. Phase 1 dominated pillars now spawn orbs, which are launched at random players. Don't be caught in that line. And in Phase 3, Torment echoes now leave behind an ad which gets stronger over time. Try to cluster the torments somewhat while still allowing room for safety from the echoes. Now then, onward, comrades, to glory! Did we make it back in time before the raid lead noticed? It's pretty close. Come on, man. This is the last boss. It's better than my Anduin video anyway. Sorry, comrades, the pizza showed up. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Until we see each other again, take time and take care.